Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. And to all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. And to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of this video, guys. Super important, because that's where the money's at. I make these chart analysis out of gratitude, and 90% of the time I'm not invested in these stocks. And if I ever was, I swing traded them or day traded them. Where the money's at is the second half of this video, guys. All the stocks I mentioned this week towards the second half of this video, and I mentioned over at the Patreon, have gone up 10 to 20%. And those are the weekly watch lists. If we talk about the daily watch list, we've had stocks hit over 100% this week. We've even had an options contract that went up 200% this week plus. And we've also had 15 to 20% gainers multiple times throughout the week, guys. So if that's something that interests you, stay tuned on in towards the second half. And if that's something you want to become part of and get the live updates, you can join us over at the Discord or Patreon, either or. The slots are filling up quickly, and once you join either or, you'll gain access to both, and you'll see the weekly watch list and the daily stocks I'm watching every single week, guys. So if that's something that interests you, we look forward to having you join us, but stay tuned on in, because towards the second half, I'm going to share with you guys the ticker symbols we watched and the ticker symbol you want to have on your radar if you don't have it already, because that's where the money's at, guys. The second half of the videos, but it's all about execution. Just because I mention it doesn't mean you're supposed to react towards it. It's not financial advice. You want to do your research and look at the charts yourself. So, Ocgen, Ocugen Inc., Ocgn stock continues to build some momentum from these lows here of 782.81, and then also this week was a pretty rough week for the stock overall, right? Now, the stock has been kind of sideways and showing some strength above that 760 mark, okay? And even up here at the 780. So we want to watch this carefully moving forward, those support levels, but the stock is building some momentum and kind of consolidated. And then I've also been watching the market cap with everything that I've discussed about the Covaxin vaccine being priced in already. That's something to keep in mind. Now, we need news, okay? I think that's one of the most important things right now for Ocgn. They need news, and news that's going to talk about how great their vaccine is, or one step closer to actually becoming the Covaxin distributor of the US market. I think that's like one of the most important things for Ocugen right now. Super important. They need to become the US market distributor officially and not just in the talks. So that is something to keep in mind. So the 50-day moving average is 864. Anything below it is bearish. Anything above it is bullish. Now our resistance level here is at this point 879. That needs to be turned into a support. And if that is accomplished, the next goal would be up here at 934, guys. You want to keep in mind these resistance levels moving forward to see if the bulls can pull upwards and away from the 50-day moving average to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. Now our support levels, I'm going to look at this a little bit more narrowed, and that would be right here at 835, and then the next point would be down here at 802, guys. Before even thinking about way down here at the 780 range, those are the 2 points I would look at to see if the bulls are trying to reappear, if it's gone that far down, or if the bears have actually crossed the 50-day moving average, crossing these support levels and getting deeper into bearish territory, guys. Now stay tuned on in. All I'm asking for is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time. I'm going to share with you guys some of the home runs we hit this week, as well as a ticker symbol you won't want to miss, and you definitely want to have on your watch list moving forward. So the ticker symbol I have to share with you guys today is one that I've mentioned here on the YouTube and Patreon, guys, and I've been mentioning it all week. And that's why staying tuned on in towards this second half of the videos is so important, guys. You guys are leaving money on the table by not staying tuned on into this. I always say it. I make the chart analysis out of gratitude to go ahead and help out viewers look at what points to look at based off of my opinions and my analysis of charts. But the money's at the second half of the video. I don't invest 90% of the time into the stocks I mentioned on the chart analysis. I do those for the viewers and for the investors and subscribers. I am investing most likely in these stocks that I'm watching, and it's for a reason. It's part of my strategy, and I continue to do it, and it continue to work. So I've been doing it for years, and when I'm telling you guys to stay tuned on in, all it takes is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time, and you will see opportunities arise. This week alone doesn't mean that it's guaranteed to always happen. All 3 of the stocks I've mentioned have gone up between 10 to 20%, guys. We're going to jump into the stock that I want to share with you guys. But before we do, I want to share with you guys what stocks I mentioned this week over at the Discord, how they played out, and if it's something that interests you, you're more than welcome to join us as well. Over at the Discord link, it's down below in the description, and we look forward to having you join us. Slots are filling up pretty quickly. So CERC is a stock I mentioned, and let me just go ahead and reiterate where we were looking at it at 287. So that was a little bit above here, and it pulled back, jumped up, right, giving us like 3 to 5%, pulled back to a low here of 276 and shot up to a high here of 327. That right there was a 15 to 20% opportunity right off the bat, just a few minutes into the market, and that's what we look for every single day, guys. Every single day we're looking for daily opportunities. Now, the home run of the week, right, with the stocks that we were mentioning over at the Discord and watching was PTIX. Now, this day overall was a home run day for most of the stocks. It wasn't just PTIX. Every single one of them gave us close to 5 to 10%. Now, PTIX was for sure the home run because 10 minutes into the market, it was 50% plus. It had actually continued to run after that, and it was just impressive, guys. So PTIX is one that we mentioned, and this is the result that we got here. So we started watching it, as you could see there in the message, at 235, and that was just a few minutes before the market opened, and 10 minutes into the market open, it was already 50% plus up here. And if you continue to hold just a few more minutes, right, because I'm one that likes to just realize profits, not just sit through it, but if not, turn them into real profits by executing the orders. Profits are profits. But just a few more minutes, it shot up to a high of 120 plus percent. I stated here 80% plus because it's a little more realistic, but the peak was 120% plus on the day. If you do the math, 235 all the way up to almost 486, 490. That was impressive to start the week, and that's how we started the week this last week. And we're going to try to continue to do this every single week. Will a home run like this guarantee to happen every time? No, but we look for them, and that is what we strive for. Now, this is a little bit more of a realistic expectation, NERV, and I went ahead and mentioned this one at 262 on May 12th. We also were looking at EYES and LHDX. These two turned out to be nice home runs throughout the volatility of the day, but this one reacted the quickest. 262 went ahead and gave us an opportunity there that was phenomenal and realistic. This is what we really look for on a regular day: 5 to 10%, 10 to 20% on a great day, and 20% plus are home runs. So NERV, we mentioned it pretty early here, pulled back to a low of 253 and shot up to a high of $3 almost, like 298, 297. Its highest point was close to 15% plus. So this is what we do, this is what we strive for, and that's what we look for every single week, guys, and every single day. So no matter what's going on in the market, we look for these type of opportunities, because even when the market is falling, we have found opportunities that are in the green. For example, this one was 80% plus, the market was down, and this one turned out to be 15% plus and the market was down. This is the S&P 500 index. So even while the market's falling, we are looking to stay in the green, while our positions that we're holding and we have high conviction in are doing what they need to do, and that just hurts our portfolio. But we're not going to hurt our mentality and focus to continue to look for opportunities. So DKNG, I talked about it on the 8th over on the weekend. The 10th is how we started the week, and from that point forward, it fell down to a low here of $39. So this was the week to watch it. If someone wanted to catch the dips and average down every single time, they could have probably gotten an average of $40 to $42, right? Just an example. And this shot up to $44. So this was a 5 to 10% swing trade opportunity for the swing traders, and also a great opportunity to catch the dip for those that are long, looking at the bigger picture, guys. So if you have not done your research on DKNG and you don't know much about it, this is the time to have it on your radar, just in case if it actually consolidates, pulls back down, or consolidates and has another catalyst and takes it to newer levels over time, guys. That is something to keep in mind. This sector is growing pretty fast, and DKNG seems to be one of the leaders within this sector. I'm not saying it is the biggest or the leader, but seems to be leading the pack right now and having a pretty big impact overall in this sector and this niche, guys. Do your research, do your due diligence. This is not financial advice. I'm just here to enlighten you guys on opportunities. And if you want to get live updates on when I'm looking at these ticker symbols exactly to the T, and at the moment I start watching them, you can join us. The links are down below in the description, and we look forward to having you join us. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.